Hi everyone, this is Aarti here again from One Little Dreamer. I'm back for a third time in the same day. Okay, now I'm going to show you some table decor, and I'm actually going to give you a short tutorial. It's going to be something which is very easy to make, and again, I like things that can be taken apart and reused later. So, this is one of your cheap table decors. Now, I have these wine glasses that I purchased from the Dollar Tree maybe a couple of years back, but I know they still carry them. If you have different wine glasses, any other kind of wine glasses, they would do for the purpose of this project. Now, the only things that I have done before I actually got online, because I couldn't use a glue gun over here, is that I took some of that $2.50 pearl trim, the $2.50 for 10-yard pearl trim that you get in the dollar bins around this time in Joann's. I took some strands of that, I rolled it around, and wait, let me see if I can find the little end. I glued two ends. Okay, there you go. I just want to show you so that you can remove it later and rescue your glasses. Focus. Okay. So as you can see, I put a little daub of hot glue and glued these two ends together. And when you actually just do that, you can't even make out, it took me a minute to find it. So that's all I did. I just rolled it around and I glued two ends. And later you can just clip this off. So now this is one of the items that you're going to be needing. A glass, a wine glass, or actually you're going to be needing 3 wine glasses out of your set, and that's what I went ahead and did in all of them. You're going to need 3 handmade flowers. This is again something that I had previously made, so if you don't have them, it'll probably take you maybe a half an hour to make a few handmade flowers. And I've just made them using scraps of fabric and doilies. And I have used bling in the center, different kinds of bling. You can use junk jewelry, your old earrings, and if you don't have any of that stuff, just use pearls. So those are the 3, okay, so those are the 3 flowers that I have. And this was a pack of bottle brush trees. They were very popular last year. Everybody was doing projects using them, so I had bought a pack and I have a few of these left. So the whole pack I think was $2, $1.99, and if you use a coupon it's only $1, but even if you don't, it's $2. Now if you buy these glasses at Dollar Tree now, it would cost you $1 each, so there'll be $3 for that. $2 for this, that's $5. $1 for this plastic plate, and I bought this is one of the items that I bought today for this YouTube hop, just for the express purpose of this hop, and I haven't even taken the sticker off. So I got that. Oh yeah, and the other item that I had bought specifically for the hop was, no, not that one. Those were also ornaments, but I'll show you a little later what they were for. So now this is something that and this is the other item that you will need. Glitter. This is I think $4.99 for this whole bottle, and you get a whole bunch of it. You don't have to use glitter. You can use diamond dust instead if you have that, and if you don't have either of those, just use rock salt. Now what I'm going to do is, this is a tutorial. It's my first tutorial. So I'm just gonna place these trees in 3 different points on the glass. And you can always readjust it later if you like. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oops, my tree fell over. But I'm basically gonna pour the whole bottle. Actually, we can put the tree in a little later. So there. That's the whole bottle, and you can shake it around just a little bit here and there to kind of get some, you know, places where. What I'm going to do is I don't want to get my hands all glittered, so I'm going to keep the tree there, keep that tree there, and you can use more glitter, less glitter, or use rock salt, or try and, you know, clump the glitter around just those areas. This is if you want to have a last minute table decor, which you, okay, so you can fix the now I take these glasses, I put this little pearl things, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these on top of the little trees. You can readjust them a little bit and shake the glitter on. And then so I have my 3 flowers on top, and I'm actually going to show you a side view. Maybe I can take a picture of it and show you a side view. I'm going to take my camera off the stand for a minute and you'll be able to see what it looks like. And there you go. So that's what it looks like. It looks like a little winter wonderland. And if you have like little Christmas things that you know, little Christmas, the leftover little Christmas trees that you can place in between, you can throw some pearls in to look like mounds of snow, some white pearls in. You can also decorate it up or down as you wish. You can put little people in there, you know, those little Christmas people that you can get from the Dollar Tree. You can replace these pearls with bigger, fatter, thinner, longer, whatever other kind of pearls you want. You can use some other kind of embellishments or just use lace around there. Now I haven't glued these down because I would like to reuse my wine glasses. So when it's over, now of course if you have kids in the house like I do, then you don't want, you know, this to get knocked over and broken. So what I do is I'm gonna put some glue dots under these so that they get glued to the bottom of these glasses, and they're easy to take off when I'm done. So I'll just be able to take the flower off, wash the glasses, and reuse them. So actually I'm using something which is from my own kitchen, and some of you may already have this kind of a plate, a big plate, a wooden tray, anything else that you may, you know, that you can substitute for this. Then you don't even have to spend the $1 on the plate. Now if you don't want to do this kind, you can even make this a long table decor, like line up the 3 glasses if you want to do that instead of putting it on a plate. This just makes it easier. A word of caution: if you have kids, glitter is best glued down. That's why I bought a separate Hi everyone, sorry my phone's memory became full and my video got cut off, so I am back for another time. I've forgotten count of how many videos I've already put up. Okay, so I was telling you about this. So, you know, this is another table decor that you can do on the fly at the last minute. The little trees inside, I forgot to tell you guys this, but if you guys want to add, all I've done is I've added stickles to the tree so you guys can, you know, see the little glitter inside. But if you want, you can add little pearls to it, or little pom-pom pieces. If you have leftover pom-pom trim, you can glue those on to, or just, you know, just leave it as it is. Now if you don't want to use the trees, what you can also do inside the wine glass is to use an electric tea light. So with the electric tea light, you'll have a lit up Christmas decor, and these look really rad, if I say so myself. I really like sparkly things, especially when they are combined with like a beige color. Okay, now the other thing that you can do with your wine glasses is that, let's say you don't want to have a table decor which looks anything like this. Now I'll show you something else that's really cool that you can do. Okay, so you have your wine glass and you have that little thing around it. See there, my wine glass has come off. It didn't even need to be glued on to be kept in place. Now what I'm going to do is, I'll show you something else that you can do with these wine glasses. So you take these wine glasses, you put a little pearl around it, and you can actually use them as part of your table settings. This is an idea for your table settings. You have the little flowers. What I would recommend doing is converting these into brooches. So you add a little strip, a little safety pin or a brooch pin, and you know, let's say the safety pin goes like this. I don't have a safety pin, so I can't show you what I mean. And you glue it together using a little piece of fabric. So this would be a little strip of fabric that would go over between the safety pin, holding it in place to this, and you have the pin that will come on top of this little piece of fabric. But there are, you know, various tutorials on how to convert handmade flowers into brooches that you can look up. So you convert this into a safety pin. You keep it on top of your wine glass, and now inside the wine glass, now this is what I spent my other dollar on. You take a little ornament, and you can tie a name tag to the ornament, you know, depending on, instead of place cards, you can tie a name tag to the ornament and keep it inside. And I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side. So you have your brooch, which you guys, you know, everybody who's at your Christmas dinner, this is if you're hosting a big Christmas dinner, you can use that. You know, everybody who's attended your dinner can pin it to, even the men can pin it to their suits when they're going for service. So you all look like a family going together, all having matching or similar little flower brooches. And you have your little ornament inside, which looks really cool. And you guys, you can make your own ornaments. You don't even have to use store-bought ornaments. You can have your kids make ornaments that you can put inside them. And after dinner or before dinner, or, you know, I would say after dinner, you can take the little ornaments, or everybody who was at the dinner can take each of their ornaments and put them on the tree. So that becomes like a fun after dinner activity. And then you can use the brooches to pin them to your clothes. If you have little girls, you can actually convert these into little, you know, hair clips or headbands. And so that becomes part of your table, you know, your dinner table. Now, of course, no Christmas dinner that has a full table setting would be complete without napkin rings. So I'm going to put this back so I can have my hands free again. And oops, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so there you go. Now I had these left over from some old project. They're not actually napkin rings, but they're just about the right size for a napkin ring, and they're metal, so that works for me. I have them in silver and gold, and I already had these, so I decided to alter them. Now what I did with these was I covered them with some little lace that was from the dollar bin at Joann's. It's cotton lace, and even if you buy it outside, it would be fairly cheap. And I put a little flower, a little piece of bling, but again, you just put a pearl if you don't have bling, and two of these fabric leaves. I got these from Hobby Lobby from their wedding section. They were, I think, $1.99 for a whole pack of them, but you can make your own by cutting out a leaf shape onto some stiff fabric. If you don't have stiff fabric, you can make it stiff by using Mod Podge. So that is a little, you know, napkin ring all done, and it matches your little wine glass, which has a little ornament inside it. So you'll have your, you know, table looking all pretty. Now if you don't have these metal things, like, you know, some people don't own leftover things, they don't hoard everything, then if you really want to make disposable ones, you use this as a paper towel roll. My tongue is not cooperating. and you cut it into sections, and you can probably get 8 out of a single paper towel roll. You will have to reinforce it because it is thin cardboard. You'll have to reinforce it using cardstock on the inside and cardstock on the outside. And then you can either cover it with lace and add your little, do the same kind of embellishment, or you can use paper flowers or anything else that you have. The one thing I forgot to show you guys was I also got these last year. They were, I think, from Michael's, and they were $2.50. They were $2.99, and they were on sale. Now you can use these flowers. They come in reds, they also come in white, they come in a bunch of different colors. So you can use those instead of handmade flowers if you really, don't have the time to make handmade flowers. You can use them for, substitute the handmade flower, any of the handmade flowers for these, or you get similar poinsettias in the Dollar Tree. You get a bunch of them, so you'll have to clip them off there, and you can always glitter them up using some glitter paint or stickles. So there you have it. You don't even have to bother making the handmade flowers if you really don't have the time. Now, so I guess that's it. I'm done. I finally finished showing you everything that I had made for the Christmas on a Dime hop, and I'm just gonna show you all the various things that are on my table, and you will have an idea of all that you can do. And I actually, because I used all the stuff from my stash rather than buying it, I spent like $2. So there you have the table setting, which can be doubled up. And in fact, if you just want to keep all the glasses in the center in your home, people can just pick them up and still use them after rinsing them off, I guess. If you want them to be able to use them as is without having to rinse them, like if you have people over for dinner, instead of glitter, use rock salt. It'll give you the same exact effect. And rock salt is something that you probably own at home. It's also safer in case you have kids who might, like I have a little boy, and without gluing the glitter down, I wouldn't leave it around because he would want to touch it and he would want to, knock it over and stuff like that. Of course, everything happens by accident, but still. I would replace the glitter with rock salt, because rock salt is, unlike sugar and stuff like that, it won't attract ants or any other bugs. It's safe to use. Even if it falls on the floor, it's easy to clean up, and it looks just as good. So there is one of those gift things. Those are the 2 table decors. I forgot to tell you how much this cost. The handmade flowers cost me nothing, but if you were to use old fabric, any old fabric, old t-shirts, anything, it would still be free for you. The pearls were $2.50, but I used just maybe a yard on this project, so I really wouldn't consider that. Maybe 10 cents. Okay. The glasses, if you were to buy them, they would be $3. If you're already using the glasses that you have at home, then they would be free. The glitter is the one thing that if you don't have will cost you $2.50 at Joann's with a coupon. If you're paying full price, it'll cost you $5. And the little bottle brush trees will cost you $2. If you don't want to use bottle brush trees, use an ornament even as part of your table decor. And I'm sure you guys all have old ornaments that you can, glitter up and upcycle for a project like this. And you can always add other little elements that you have from your stash into that project. So all in all, this was under $10, this table decor. Now those were $10 each. That was free. That was $2, but since I already own them, it was actually free for me. But if you have to go and buy the jar and the candle, because that's not something you can make at home, it'll cost you $2. These will cost you $1 if you're just buying the prayer candles. And this, I already told you the math. So those, and I had the 2 wreaths. So those are all things that you can possibly create for your if you are doing Christmas on a Dime this year. All the best, and I will put the link of the next person on the hop so you guys can go and check out what they have created. Everybody is so talented and they've got all these amazing projects, and I can't wait to see what the others have created. If you haven't already seen the videos before mine, there was Virginia and Amador who had posted videos before me, and tomorrow is Diana, who is Spare Marbles on YouTube, so go ahead and check her video out as well. I'm sure she's made some amazing things. And I'll see you again soon, hopefully sooner than I did the last time around. Bye. Hi everyone, before I leave for the night, I forgot to mention something very important, which is that at the end of the hop there is going to be a giveaway which is being sponsored by Dee, and the whole hop is going to end on her channel, and I've linked the dates for each person's video, whose video you need to be watching, down below. Now, in order to be entered for the giveaway, you need to be a subscriber to everybody who is doing videos for this giveaway. All the channels that are doing videos have been listed below in the description box, and you'll have to subscribe to all of them. You'll have to comment on each of those videos as well. If there are any other rules that I have forgotten to mention, as I probably have because I've been talking for almost an hour, please go and check out DK Crafts for Dee's channel, and she has a video up about the Christmas on a Dime YouTube hop and all the relevant details about how to be entered for the giveaway for the prize that she's going to be giving are listed there. So all the best and hope you win. Bye.